Welcome back. Now that we are at the point where we can select the color and put the color in here, we still need to add this little checkbox here, which indicates which color we currently are using, as we have prepared that image view, right? So it makes sense to also use it at one point. And then we also need to take care of the members here. So we need to pass in the members from our board to our task list screen, to this one here, and then to the card screen, so that we can select members that are assigned to the board to a specific card. And also, even though we selected the color, let's select one, for example, here, when we come back to the screen, it's not there anymore, right? So we still need to reselect it. So that's something that we need to fix now. So let's get started. First of all, in the cards details screen in onCreate, that's where we can basically just do that, right? So let's go ahead and add a line here, which will take care of that. So we need to use mSelectedColor, which is a global variable that we created, and we get it from mBoardDetails.taskList at the mTaskList position, then cards position, and basically the color, right? So this part here, cards position dot label color. All right, at this point we can check if the mSelectedColor is not empty, because it could be empty potentially. Then set the color, which is our function here, where we just set the color, right? And then we can pass the selected color to show it as already selected with a tick icon in the list. So let's do that as well. Therefore, in the label color list dialog inside of our card details, we have this function called label color list dialog in here. There we can now do the following. So let's go ahead and adjust our list dialog a little bit, because we get the selected color here, right? But we are not using it here yet. So mSelectedColor. So I want to also pass in the selected color to my label color list dialog. So here, the selected color. And now finally, we need to go to our card list items adapter activity, or adapter, not the activity. So let's go over to our adapters here. Card list items adapter, because that's where we have the actual list elements, right? And I want this list element here to have a little tick box here, which is our little icon that we had there. And that's what we need to put into an onBind view holder. So here we can check if model dot label color dot is not empty. If that's the case, then use hold. So basically hold either item view dot view underscore label color visibility to view dot visible, and then also set the background, set background color to color dot parse color, and here we need to pass in our model dot label color. So here model dot label color. Okay, so let's put that in 2 lines so that we can read the whole code here. And then alternatively, so in the case that the label color is in fact empty, we can set the visibility to gone. All right, now at this point, let's test it. All right, so let's check out the board with image. There we can see the card now has the color. So that is what we've done here, by the way, this label color, item view, color, visibility, and so forth. So now we can see, okay, the color is green, and inside of that card, well, as it seems the selected color is not selected yet. So let's look into that a little, because it still wasn't set there. And after a bit of debugging, I found the error or the problem, and it is that in our data class card, we're not actually getting the constructor, or we're not using our label color in the constructor. So here we also need to read the string of our constructor, and of course we also need to write the string in our write to parcel. So here we of course need also to use the label color, because otherwise of course the color will not be available, right? All right, and at that point let's test it again and see if it actually is getting us the color here. So board with image, let's click on the card and we can see the color is here. All right, so that's why it's super important to look at the details sometimes, right? Okay, I think that we should make a break at this point. So let's go ahead and look at the select members functionality here in the next video. So see you there.